Hello lovely people, and welcome back to another video. It has been quite some time since I've been saying, oh my god, I want to do a sunglasses video. It may have been about 2 videos ago or so where I was like, okay, I want to show you guys my sunglass collection and blah blah blah, or if you guys want me to do a sunglass collection video, let me know. Nobody has let me know, but here I am sharing it with you guys because I just feel sunglasses are a staple in summer. Summer is in full swing. I feel it. It is 100 degrees here in New York. It is absolutely insane, but sunglasses can make or break your outfit. I've spent a lot of money on sunglasses, not knowing which ones to choose for myself. A lot of things that go into that. I didn't realize there was a lot of trial and error. With that being said, also just wear what you like. If you like this type of style, just wear that. If you like these colors, wear that. It's your life, you know? But here are some of my tips that can help you along the way. So I do have all of my sunglasses here in front of me. I have sold quite a few of them. I recently sold a couple of my aviators, my Brionis, just sunglasses that weren't fully suiting me as per the laws of what they should be doing. So I'm gonna get right into it. The first ones that I'm pulling here are my favorite go-to glasses that you see me wearing all of the time. They are my truly favorite pair that I've had for 2 years now. I remember when I first bought them, I was on the hunt for them for so long. I had to go through the real to even get them because they weren't available in stores anymore. And they are these. I try my best to take care of them. These Balenciaga oval, they have like a matrixy feel to them, if you may. So I'm gonna put them on for you. And I feel like they look super cool. They're ovally, they're matrixy, they are sleek, they have a bit of a cat eye feel. And I just think that they look so cool, especially when my hair is up. It's quite like an elegant pair of glasses to wear. They're very sleek. Even the arms, if you can see, not exactly how they would be as they are on another pair of glasses. They have like this flat side to it, and then they have the screw over here, which is like a nice little motif or detail. It just makes it a little bit more technical in a way, so it kind of has a laid back feel to it. And I love these because I feel like they can go with everything, whether it be my lazy day outfits or it be something a bit more dressed up. They're the best easy go-to grab-on pair. So these Balenciagas are my absolute favorite. I wanted to mention that they are oval, and this is a tip that can benefit you if you have a similar face shape to myself. I have a very strong jaw, or like a very square jaw, and when my hair isn't down, or as you can see if I move it back, when my hair isn't down, I feel like my jaw is slightly wider than my forehead, so I have an in-between oval and square face. So with that being said, rounder styles typically flatter me better. A lot of people, for example, with similar face shapes would be like Angelina Jolie. She would look better in aviator sunglasses. Anybody that has a really defined jaw would probably be benefiting from softer glasses because they would soften their features. Now, with that being said, this is what I was trying to say, is that these laws don't apply to everything and you should always just wear what you want. So my second favorite pair of glasses, and I feel like I wear these so much, but definitely not as much as the Balenciagas, only because I feel like they're a little bit louder and I don't need that all the time. Now these are, and I mentioned them in a few videos ago, these are my tortoiseshell Chanel vintage sunnies. And I remember also for this I had to go on a hunt, and I think that is typically the story for my best sunglasses. I had to go on a hunt to find them. So I remember getting them finally off of Poshmark, reaching out and digging into it. I had initially saw it on Tia Lineker's page, if you know her. I was following her and she posted a photo wearing them, and I was like, wait, these glasses are amazing. So went on a hunt, tried to find them. You can tell that they've been worn for quite some time, but they are absolutely beautiful. Now, people say that you shouldn't wear, as a tip, rectangular sunglasses on a square face. They might not flatter you as much. I don't know, what are your thoughts? But to me, I love them. So for someone that would be more of a candidate for a rectangular or geometric type of sunglasses would be someone with a rounder face, because it will lift their features, make it a little bit more angular because their face is so soft. So if you have a rounder face and you haven't tried that out, that is something that could not hurt. Now, with something that is geometric and wide, they do say that if you have like a really wide forehead or a larger forehead, that wide sunglasses or wider sunglasses can create some balance and symmetry to the face. So you can also check rectangular or wide glasses out. That could create some harmony. And speaking of rectangular sunglasses, these are one of my favorites as well. These are my Hawker's glasses. They are the greatest quality. They are beautiful. I love the thin gold bars, and then you have these very nice sculpted tortoiseshell here, and then the gradient lenses. So I find that I use these on a day that is not completely unbearable with the sun, when I don't need too much protection, but I just need a little bit of something. They're so easy to wear. They are reminiscent of Cartier glasses to me without the cost. And I'll go ahead and I'll link them below because they are, to me, absolutely amazing. I think they're great. I'm gonna move this back a little. I'm so sorry about that. I just felt like we were this close, you know? So move that. But before I lose my train of thought, amazing quality, beautiful, you know, coverage. They feel really comfortable on the face. If you have a larger nose or a longer nose, like I have an Egyptian strong nose, they say wear your glasses slightly lower. So you see, and then that's what that looks like. And another pro tip is to not cover your eyebrows, because when you cover your eyebrows frame your face, right? So when you cover your eyebrows, you're kind of removing the frame from your face, if that makes sense. So I try to opt for glasses, no matter how wide they are. Well, these are quite thin, that won't cover my eyebrows. And with that being said, onto a much simpler pair. Actually, it's so funny, Rashid and I share these. I ordered these from Naked Fashion last year. They were only $10. They are truly a matrixy vibe, and they are so cool. He steals them from me all the time, but they are these rectangular sunglasses right here. They're so cool. How amazing. They're very simple, very clean. I actually don't get to wear them as often because he steals them. What's really funny is that they broke and we ended up buying another pair because we love these so much. Now onto a more fun pair. These are not my grab and go glasses, but they are one of the most beautiful pairs that I have. They are from Dior. You can see that there is the CD right here. They are probably one of the first luxury sunglasses for me to spend a lot of money on. My first ones were Montclair, but I got them at a sample sale and then I sold them. But these are absolutely amazing. I remember it was quite a lot of money, and it still to me is quite a lot of money. They were $600, but they are absolutely beautiful. They are a mix of, I would say, like a wafer or a square and a cat eye together, but it's like a mild cat eye because you can see it gets lifted here. And I just feel that these are so chic, and they're large, but they don't cover the eyebrows, right? And this is for a day that's super, super sunny, or a day that I'm trying to go completely incognito, or if I am on the beach, it is something like this. Because like I mentioned in my last video, I like to read on the beach, or I just, you know, I don't really believe in hurting my eyes. I also believe that you're gonna get wrinkles if you're constantly like in the sun without eye coverage, because you're gonna be doing this all the time or this all the time. And that's typically how I was always living my life before. Two things: before I got contacts and wore glasses, and before I got sunglasses for a little bit of coverage. So these are absolutely beautiful. I think that the shape is amazing. This is not recommended for my face shape, or so much so they're not so complimentary. This would be for someone that has more of a heart-shaped face, as well as cat eyes in general. They help to balance and to highlight the cheekbones of a heart-shaped face. So that is a quick little pro tip. They still are in my rotation. Now I wanted to mention ones that I thought were pretty cool, but not exactly what I wanted. I just sold them my Brioni sunglasses, and I'll go ahead and I'll show you what they look like. They're round aviators, and I think round aviators look good on me, but I think I just need the classic Ray-Ban ones, not the Brioni ones that I had. I feel like they were a bit too masculine, and then that's the issue, right? They were masculine sunglasses. So I don't remember which pair this is. This is probably like the 5th pair. It is these super cool Balenciaga Moto glasses, and I just loved them. I just had to have them. They have like that lifted shape, but it's super straight here. They almost remind me of Saint Laurent glasses, but it's just the fact that their wraparound is amazing. Now I wish that the Balenciaga was black. I almost want to etch it off because I'm quite minimalist. They just have a very cool look to them. It looks like you're just about to hop on a motorcycle. I think that it's nice to have something classic, and it's nice to have something a little bit more dressy, and it's nice to have something a little bit more edgy. Now this is more so for my laid back outfits. I would never wear something like this with my dresses. I just don't think it looks good. That's just not my style. Although I do understand the concept of wearing something high and something low together, and like the juxtaposition of that being something interesting to look at. I could totally see that. Just not for myself with this specific pair of glasses. These are something that are more of a laid back feel for them for so long, and luckily my friend had worked at Balenciaga, so she helped me get them, and I was like, oh my god, thank god. But they're absolutely so cool. The rest of the sunglasses that I have in this box are completely name brandless. They are just a bunch of sunglasses that I have from Amazon, and I'm just going to show them to you because like, what? These are insane. Just for fun. It's for like my music videos. I shot one music video in it. I really was falling in love with the wraparound moto style. So before I got the Balenciaga ones, I did have this, and they're very, very cool. They are reminiscent to me of Prada sunglasses, and I'll link the Prada ones below. They're just very cool. Acetate sunglasses are where it's at. Then I have them in silver as well. It's like very silver surfer vibes. I feel like I look like a bug in these. This is an example of something that doesn't work for me, and I actually have to, I haven't obviously cleaned my sunglasses box. I actually have to sell these or throw these out because I really don't need them. They're just not my style anymore. But something that is my style, that is also from Amazon, are these beautiful black pair of sunglasses, and they have a very cat-eye lifted feel. They almost remind me of something that Audrey Hepburn would wear. They have like a timeless effect to them. It's very nice. A lot of these sunglasses are quite similar in that way. So that is really my sunglass collection. I am about to go out and I have to return something. I feel like that's my whole life in the summertime. It's just like buying stuff and being too lazy to try it on because it's so hot, and I don't want to take off my clothes in the fitting room and then going home and being like, well, I actually don't need this, which is not that bad. In a way, I'm getting more money, so girl math. I hope that these tips helped in regard to picking out some sunglasses. I know what I definitely need in my sunglass rotation, and for me, that is just like a simple pair of aviator sunglasses. So hopefully I find some, and if not, I'll just go to Ray-Ban because they are the aviator kings or queens. With that being said, I'm gonna go get ready to head out. I'm gonna go have dinner, and I will see you guys later.